Ever felt like you're operating on a different wavelength than everyone else? Maybe you've been called shy, quiet, or even antisocial. But what if it's something else entirely? What if you're an introvert living in a world that can't stop talking? Today, we're diving deep into the 5 unmistakable signs that prove you might be an introvert. And trust me, the last sign is one that almost everyone gets wrong. Stick around, because you might just unlock a new understanding of yourself. First up, sign number 1. You find socializing draining. Now, this doesn't mean you hate people or can't be the life of the party. You absolutely can. But afterward, while your extroverted friends are still buzzing and ready for the afterparty, you feel like a phone on 1% battery. You desperately need to retreat to a quiet space to recharge. It's not about being antisocial. It's about energy management. Social interaction, especially in large groups, costs you a lot of energy. If you've ever faked a yawn at 9 p.m. just to go home and enjoy the sweet, sweet silence, this is a huge clue. Moving on to sign number 2, you enjoy solitude. This is a big one. For an introvert, spending time alone isn't a punishment. It's a pleasure. It's when you do your best thinking, get creative, and feel most like yourself. While others might feel lonely or bored being by themselves, you see it as a golden opportunity to read a book, watch a movie, dive into a hobby, or just sit with your thoughts. It's not about avoiding the world, but about connecting with your inner world. If your ideal Friday night involves a cozy blanket and your favorite playlist over a crowded bar, you're likely nodding your head right now. Here's sign number 3, and it's a subtle one. You have a small, but very deep circle of friends. Forget having hundreds of acquaintances. You prefer a handful of close, meaningful relationships. You're not interested in small talk about the weather or weekend plans. You crave deep, authentic conversations about ideas, dreams, and feelings. You're the friend people turn to when they need someone to truly listen. You value quality over quantity in your relationships, and you invest a lot of your social energy into the people who truly matter to you. All right, let's talk about sign number 4. You're more of a listener than a talker. In group settings, you're often the one observing and taking everything in. You process information internally before you speak. This can sometimes be mistaken for shyness or having nothing to say. But that's not it at all. You're just more selective with your words. When you do speak, it's usually because you have something thoughtful and well-considered to contribute. You prefer to think before you speak, which is a superpower in a world where everyone is shouting to be heard. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. The 5th and most misunderstood sign that you are an introvert. You are often lost in your own rich inner world. Your mind is constantly buzzing with ideas, daydreams, and observations. You might be physically present in a meeting, but mentally, you're deconstructing a movie plot or planning your next creative project. This is why introverts are often incredibly creative and insightful. Your internal landscape is a fascinating place to be. It's not that you're disinterested in the outside world. It's just that your inner world is often far more compelling. So, how many of these signs resonated with you? Being an introvert isn't a flaw. It's a unique and powerful way of being. It's about where you get your energy, not your social skills. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you thrive. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.